Good morning. It is like 7:30 in the morning. I'm currently feeding Jay. Caleb's asleep. He actually stayed up with Jalen until about 3 a.m. Both girls are awake. Laundry is going. He also came last night. Then he had to take a pain pill and he kind of just crashed. So, yeah. Good morning, afternoon, night, whenever it is this video decides to find you. Currently, I watched Sam and Kobe Reacts, Jordan Jones podcast, and now I'm watching The Yorvish Family. My mom was here for a little bit this morning, and I think she left to go to Head Start or my grandpa's. I'm not too sure. Today is March 3rd. These videos that I record are still not uploaded the same day, but it's fine. Update on how Caleb's been so far. Like, sleeping is still an issue because he's in pain. The bump on his head is basically gone. A little bruising still, but it's very, very light. Like, you can barely see it. And then that scrape is still there. It just looks like a scratch on his head, honestly, but it's going away. That's like the only update I have for you guys so far, because he's still sleeping. So, yeah. 8:02. Caleb's still sleeping. I just went upstairs to give the girls some milk. Jay is currently awake. She ended up falling asleep. I also did, I also played all my games and did my morning business. Now I'm gonna text everyone good morning and feed Jay again.
So what, you just gonna go out and cheat on me?
My God.
Your friend dookied in my fridge. You know it's not. No, but let's all start a rumor about that girl. That she's... Are you just gonna get in a stranger's UFO and fly away? Every time we invest in this, yes, I wear condoms on my hands. Listen, you sat in there, dude. You don't get ran through. Oh my God. Am I right, Brandy? There's all gay people in my mouth, bro. I really am, bro. And you're just like, yeah, USA! Feeling the spirit, right? But if you believe in aliens, you can't tell me Joe Biden over like a lizard a little bit. Matt Wright 2024. Everybody go vote. Everybody vote.
Welcome to Haunted Homies with Matt Wright, Elton Castee, and Corey Shearer. A show about all things that haunt you, from ghosts and monsters to worst life decisions, bad breakups, embarrassing moments, and unforgettable stories. All told live from within Comedy Club.
Harrisburg, what's up? How is everyone? Everyone good, Matt? Everyone's alright? Good to see you guys, man. Thanks for coming out. Welcome to Haunted Homies. This is so much fun, man.
Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Just out of curiosity, who here knows about the paranormal videos that we do?
Okay. Not enough. What's everyone else doing here, dude?
Alright, so just curious, make some noise if you do believe in the paranormal.
Didn't clap. You believe?
I believe.
You all believe. Is there anything you've been through that made you believe? Like, what's your reason for believing?
When I was like 7 years old, and I heard a knock at the door. It was my grandma. She had passed away, and I told my dad she was at the door. And he looked at me and said, "No one's there."
When you were 7 years old, you got a knock at the door, and you opened it. It was your grandma who had passed away. And then you told your dad. Your dad was like, "There's no way that was her." Is your grandma a Jehovah's Witness? Like, why is she knocking on the door? Why wouldn't she just like show up in the bedroom or something? Like that's so inconvenient. Bad start, dude.
Hi, would you like to become a Jehovah's Witness? No. Grandma's not there. No.
Wait, what did she look like, though? Did she look like Grandma, or did she look like transparent? Was she wearing like a white button-up shirt with a black tie?
She's foggy in a nightgown. Is that what she's sexy?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Interesting. Did you let her in? Wow. Interesting.
Thank you.
Is that your grandma? Who was that? How do you know him? I literally repeated it. I said exactly what he said. I didn't paraphrase or anything. Let's see. He heard a knock on the door, opened the door, and Grandma was there. He turned around and said, Dad, and turned around, Grandma was gone. End of story. So,
And his grandma was looking mighty fine in a nightgown. That was the that was the other
I
thing.
added that part, but it was the truth. Interesting. That's you hope your grandparents, your parents, friends, siblings, whoever, you hope they pass on to the other side, right?
Yeah.
That's just the hope. I mean, ghosts. I guess that's always kind of like the.
Wait.
Is that a wind chime? Somebody has ring doorbell? What's that? Jesus Christ.
Dude, grandma is here. Swear to God. Does anyone else smell cookies right now?
I'm feeling her spirit, dog. I'm feeling her.
Grandma. Calm down, step grandma.
Step grandma.
Jesus.
Grandma didn't get run over by a reindeer, but she's about to get ran through.
Oh my
right?
God.
Am I right, Randy?
Well, welcome to our paranormal podcast.
He's trying to cover all the topics if we can. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. You never quite know what happens after death. What causes a ghost? Does everybody become a ghost? Are you stuck in a purgatory of unfinished business? What happens?
I don't know. That's why we do this.
What do you think? What do you think happens with that?
Yeah, what do you think, Elton?
Nothing. I think we just die.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You think we just?
Yep. I think we're a semen, and then we grow, and then we come out of a vagina, and then some of us grow like this, some of us grow like that, and and some of us have to work way harder in life to get where he's at, but it's fine. And then you make your money and you live your life, and then you die and you go back in the ground.
If you believe in God, maybe you'd be more blessed. Just saying, man. So are you full on atheist? Like you don't believe there's anything after life?
Agnostic. I believe I'm open if you can prove to me.
Okay.
If you can prove to me, which is why I do this, right? If I was an atheist, it'd be so dumb.
Yeah.
I'm agnostic, so if it's like if you can prove to me that there is an afterlife or God or whatever it is or Satan, I don't care. I'll take that too. You know what I mean? Then I'm open-minded, but I'm not like there is because no one's ever proven it.
But that's what makes the investigation so fun, bro. I like that you are open-minded to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Corey, what about you? What do you believe?
Oh, dude, I 100% believe in like heaven and hell and all that.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Gotta be.
I mean, dude, with the amount of investigations that we've done, it's like the activity that we actually get gives me so much hope that obviously when you pass away, that's not just the end of it. I personally think, because I've had a lot of mediums tell me like different theories that they have, and a theory that I'm leaning more towards, I think that when you do pass away, you can decide if you want to go to heaven or if you want to stay here.
Oh, I think you're gonna say or go to hell.
No!
Yeah, who's choosing that?
Me?
Well,
It's like a sauna. It sounds great.
That's, sounds a little sweaty.
No, I definitely think that when you, it's my opinion, but I think that when you do pass, you can either choose to go to the light or you can decide to stay on Earth for as long as you want, and then you could go to the light. But I've also had a lot of mediums like tell me that the only bad side of that is if a spirit or a soul decides to stay on Earth, they can get trapped here by a negative or dark energy like capturing them. So then that's when it's bad if you didn't go to the light immediately.
So there's like a spiritual Pokemon trainer. That's just like, I got a Corey. That's what we're.
Yes, Elton, like Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's what heaven's like.
I can see that, and that's where the theory comes in about like unfinished business, like wanting to say bye to loved ones or something like that, and then in doing it, you could get lost in whatever that subsectional world or universe might be. That's an Interesting theory. I like that. That's actually
Shut
the
up.
closest one I believe.
What exactly do you believe?
I'm pretty much open to it all as well, and that's also why I love the investigation. That's
Shut
why
up.
I like ghost hunting, is because it's like if you were to gather some kind of proof that would change how you view all of
No
life,
one's even
but
touching
know
you.
Something happens after.
Shut up. Why? Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Okay. Caleb went to his mom's to his mom to
I think we're in an Airheads commercial.
What
skip it?
said.
An interesting theory. I like that. That's actually probably closest to what I believe as well.
What exactly do you believe?
I'm pretty much open to it all as well, and that's also why I love the investigation. That's why I like ghost hunting, is because it's like if you were to gather some kind of proof that would change how you view all of life.
Yeah.
Whether you know something happens afterwards or not.
Yeah.
Both of which I think are life-changing realizations. I truly hope there is a God, and I hope there's a heaven. I hope there's an afterlife. I think that'd be dope. Reincarnation could also be cool.
Yeah.
Me don't want to come back as like a butt plug or something, but like, just all based on karma. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if I believe one religion is correct, but I do believe there is a God. There is some kind of place you go after this. I think I have to believe that. I think.
Yeah, dude.
Especially with the stuff we've witnessed and experienced in the past couple of years, it's like there's things you cannot explain that aren't of our world.
Yeah.
That has to be some kind of
Which is like, it kind of makes me want to be like, Elton, you have to know that there's something when you pass, because we have been getting how much activity for how many years?
Sure.
Like, spirits and souls and entities are actually communicating with us, but you're still kind of like, oh, I don't know, I don't think there's a heaven.
Yeah.
But then how are we getting this activity?
Do you believe in just like the 0.001% of like maybe there's something we just can't explain and that's why it happened, something scientifically?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I believe. Yeah.
But honestly, that's why I like investigating this so much, is because like nobody on this team is like a yes man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody jumps to like they hear a floorboard creak. That was a demon for sure. It's like, I like you trying to. I like you try. So, sometimes you hear a creak. It's like somebody just farted. You know what I mean? It's not always a demon.
We've caught quite a few outstanding farts in our investigations.
Yeah, I will say that. But that's why I love so much about it, is that you do help balance it out, because I'm such Corey's comfortable. You're too comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
It's a good middle ground.
What would you prefer? You can either go to heaven, but heaven is absolute, just like an eternity of like white void.
Oh, that's not heaven at all. That sounds like hell, personally.
No, heaven got golden corrals and bowling alleys.
Yeah.
Get it?
This is Ohio. They got Skyline in there.
And a Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel and Skyline. That's
And a
Ohio
Marshalls.
Avenue. And just an eternity in Michigan hats.
Wait,
Game turf.
does that mean that you guys now think that your version of heaven is wherever you spent on Earth, but it's just the same thing but slightly better?
Maybe it's your best moments. Yeah, and if you live in Ohio, Cracker Barrel is some of your most fond memories. Everyone in here is beating their grandma's checkers at Cracker Barrel, and you're like, you know what, I'm the king of this family now. I've heard my right. I can see that would be the most fun for me. Like, who knows what heaven is? You know, is it one place for everybody? I've heard theories that everyone gets their own individual, personalized heaven. Like that's what you would consider heaven. Some people think it's one place. Who knows? And I think that's the fascinating part. Isn't it kind of crazy that we don't know? For the thousands of years people have been on Earth, like we just still have no idea.
And that is exactly what I don't believe. Thank you.
I don't like that.
That was perfect, right? Isn't it crazy that we don't know with all of our technology?
But also, we don't know about space. God, dude, we were having this conversation about shrooms. This would be nuts, bro. Like, there's so much we don't know about space. Like, we are such a speck of dust on sand in the universe.
The amount of people that are drinking right now, they're like,
I'm definitely on my level right now.
chill out, man.
I'm microdosing on life right now. I really am. But that doesn't mean that just because you don't know that much about what's past our galaxy doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? Yeah, but there's proof that it does exist. There's proof that there is an option for viable life outside of this planet. There's concrete signs. We have telescopes. I have never shot a telescope into the core of the earth and been like, hey, Satan. Like, we haven't proved, like, you know what I mean? Also, where do you think hell is, by the way? If heaven there, is hell core of earth? Harbor. Sorry, dog.
It starts with a swipe. Tinder.
Hi, so I went with my mom to drop something off for my sister. And now I'm making lunch. We ended up turning her crib into a day bed. So yeah.
You want a cookie? Zebra Marie. Let's go get her bed. Your girlfriend's in there.
My dad's being a royal dick. Can't spend time with my brother because he basically banished me fucking down here to do his fucking laundry since I'm the only one who can seem to fucking do it. So I make Caleb go upstairs, grab food for Amherst, and now he's feeding Amherst, so.